Okay guys, so this is my room. There really isn't much to show you, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway because some of you guys have asked for a room tour. So this is like my sink and get ready area. This is where I keep my skincare and my deodorants and stuff. They are my shampoos. And then I've got some lovely photos of my favourite people around there. Yeah, so that's my getting ready area. Here's Steve. He was passed down to me from one of the girls who used to be here. They won him in a raffle once and he's been with me ever since. So, and then here I need to do something, but I really don't know what I want to do here. So put some suggestions in the comments of what I should do in this wall because it's really plain and I don't know what to do. I did have this up, which is the only thing apart from bracelets that I brought back from South Africa. It says get your pink on and it's their rugby team. But it doesn't stay on my wall and it keeps falling off and it's a real pain. So yeah, put some suggestions in the comments of what I should put there. So here is my photo wall. I've got my timetable here as well, just so I know what lessons I have every day. So today I have a free morning and then after lunch I've got a biology test and then one business lesson. So I've only got 2 lessons today. This is my bed. This Jen's so comfy because I've got my own mattress. Well, it's actually Scarlett's mattress, but then she got another one, so I had this one. So yeah, this is my bed. I have a lot of teddies, just because why not? I also need to do something on this wall. Can you guys just put suggestions in the comments of what I put on my empty walls, please? Because I need something on the wall. And then here is my desk slash mess. It's got loads of stationery stuff because I'm obsessed and I've actually got an issue with buying stationery all the time. A book that I haven't touched, some jewellery, and then my camera, which I still haven't used, but I promise that better videos will be coming soon because I'll be using that once I actually learn how to use it. Yeah, I just get my files up here, some toiletries in there, and then in here I've just got some hair clips and some wipes and hair balls and stuff. And then under here I've got my hair stuff. As you guys know, I have a lot of hair stuff. And then, I don't know why there's a lamp in there. And then my electronics down there. And then Fake Tan in there. So, yeah, that's basically it. So that's my room tour, but this video definitely isn't long enough. So I asked on my Instagram the other day about some questions that you guys had for me about boarding schools. So I'm going to answer them a bit later on in the video. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!
A few moments later.
Hey guys, so I'm at home now. It's currently Friday night and I've just been out for dinner at my pub, which is why I have a little bit more makeup on and I have my hair down because I straightened it because I was fed up of having my hair up. Anyway, this is the second part of my video and I'm going to be answering some questions which you guys asked on my Instagram story. I think it was like last week or something. But yeah, I've got a little flashcard here of them because they're on my phone and I film on my phone. I have actually got a camera, which if you guys have been watching for a long time, you would know that I do because I got it last year for my birthday and I just haven't worked out how to use it yet, so oh well. I'm currently in my hoodie because my house is genuinely so cold. If you watched my last video, you would know that the hoodie kindly sent me this hoodie. So I'd like to say thank you to them again because I don't think I can say thank you enough. But my discount code is still live, so make sure you guys check it out. It's Chit Chat with Cat15 for 15% off your hoodie. And let's get on with these questions. So I've got 7 questions here, and they're all about boarding schools, so I thought I'd answer them. So the first one is a boarding school strict? Well, this year we have a new deputy head and she's really like cut down on the rules. So this year it is very strict, yes. If you don't wear your uniform, if you don't wear your uniform or if you answer back or are late to lessons or something, then you get a demerit, which is like a minus point or a bad point, some other schools call it. And if you get 5 of them, you get a half an hour detention. If you get about 10 of them, you get like a 40-minute detention. And then if you get 20 of them or something, you have an hour detention with the warden. So that's quite bad. If you get any more than that, then you're not allowed to the school balls or the school events and stuff. So don't get 20. The people who go to school don't get 20 because that's what happens. The second question is, What's your favourite part and worst part about boarding school? So my favourite part is being with everyone. And I know that sounds a bit cringy, but honestly, it's so fun. If you guys are thinking about going to boarding school, I'd 100% recommend it because you'll have the time of your life. You'll miss home at the start of it because I started boarding when I was in about year 4 or 5, but I wasn't boarding full time. I'd board like 2 or 3 nights a week. But I was really, really homesick. Like, I'd cry every night. And I remember having hot chocolates on the stairs at like 2 a.m. with the house mistress because I just couldn't sleep. But I've obviously grown out of it now. And I honestly cried every night until about year 7 because I was just so homesick. So yeah, my worst part about boarding school is not being allowed into my room or back into our house in school time. Like, honestly, that's the worst rule ever. But obviously we have to abide by them. And so yeah, it is a bit annoying, but well, we've got to deal with it. So yeah, that's probably the worst part, not being allowed back into my room or house when I have freeze or something. Like, I just have to go in the library and study, which is great. But you know, when you're really tired and you need a nap, yeah, I can't do that. Question number 3 is, what was your favourite year and why? My favourite ever year was definitely year 7. Year 12 might top it this year because year 12 is so good, apart from the amount of work that we get. But year 7 was definitely my favourite year. It was the year before COVID. Well, the year that COVID was starting, and then when I was in year 8 we actually went into lockdown. So yeah, year 7 was so good because it was like the first year of freedom, because I was in the school that I'm in now from primary school, and in year 7 we were allowed out of the cage, sort of. Up until year 6 we were in a separate part of the school, and then there's a senior part of the school. It's all on the same site, but a senior part of the school. We were allowed into the tuck shop, we were allowed everywhere, and I just felt like I grew up a bit and I was more mature, and I loved that. And also that year was the year that we were allowed into the Great Hall at break times. That's into like the canteen. That's where we have food and stuff. There would be like cheese on toast, like breakfast things there at break times. They don't do that anymore because of COVID, but we're trying to get them to implement it back into school. There was like milkshakes and stuff at break time. So year 7 was definitely my favourite year ever. But year 12 might top year 7, I don't know yet. I'm only 4 weeks into year 12 and I basically love it more than year 7. Question number 4 is, have you always been a boarder? And I kind of answered this in a previous question, but no, I haven't always been a boarder. I started boarding when I was in year 4, maybe year 5. So no, I haven't always been a boarder. Question number 5 was, when do you normally have to wear school uniform? We have to wear school uniform every single minute of every single day unless we have sport. Like, literally, if we have chapel in the morning, we always have to be in uniform for chapel. Some of the girls in the year below me got sent out of chapel. Like, they walked into chapel and everyone was sat down. One of the teachers was like, "Girls, why are you in sports kit?" And they were like, "My uniform's wet, miss," or "I left my uniform in the changing rooms." And then they had to go because they were like, "Oh, that's a lack of organisation. You're getting a demerit for that," and they weren't allowed into chapel. So we have to wear school uniform all the time. Question number 6 is, how old were you when you started boarding? I kind of answered this question before, but I started boarding when I was in year 4 and 5. Mum knew I was going to be homesick, but in year 4 and 5 she cut down and was like, "We need to get you to start boarding because the travelling is too much every day." Like, it's 3 hours a day to get to school and back because it's an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back. So it was a lot of driving for Mum and Dad and me as well, because I was just so tired when I got home, and I was so tired when I woke up in the morning, so it was just affecting my school and my learning. So Mum and Dad were like, "No, you need to start boarding." So I was like, "Oh, fine." And then the last question is question 7, and that is, what's your go-to snack in the tuck shop? This is actually quite a good question. Thank you, Lola, because I know the girl that asked this question. What's your favourite go-to snack in the tuck shop? I'll film it in my next video because Ina's tuck shop is honestly filled with so much stuff and it's so good. Like, when I go in there, and she has a restock every Wednesday when I go in there, I just look at it and I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to have. My favourite snack is really hard to choose because she sells drinks and everything, and sometimes if lunch is really bad, I'll have a sandwich from there. Or I'll have a packet of crisps or a chocolate bar or sweets or something. But most of the time, I do go for a crunchy. I go through like phases of which chocolate bars I like. But recently I've been going for a crunchy every time. So yeah, I'd say crunchy. And I'll do a drink as well. My favourite drink, I know it's really bad for you, but I don't drink much of it. But if I saw an apple juice in there, I'll be like, yeah. Or a raspberry Lucozade. I love raspberry Lucozade. It's the best one ever. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, please comment them down below or text me privately on Instagram. and I'll answer them for you. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up and don't forget to use my discount code to get your hoodie, chitchatwithcat15. I'll put it on the screen now, all in capitals, no spaces. But yeah, make sure you follow my Instagram as well, which is chitchatwithcat, double T at the end of cat, because I couldn't have chitchat with cat. I don't understand why. Make sure you follow my Instagram, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Also, don't forget to comment down below what I should put on my empty walls in my room. Bye guys, see you next time.